Si algo les sobra en Pixar es capacidad para contar historias súper profundas con cosas tan pero tan abstractas. Hablé con el director de Elementos y también con su productora sobre cómo fue pensar esta película, sobre el mensaje que tiene en estos tiempos que corren, y también me anticipó cuál va a ser el easter egg que vamos a encontrar en esta película sobre Helio, el próximo estreno de Pixar.
We now return to Mira a quien encontré with our latest interview.
But we all live by one simple rule.
Elements cannot mix.
This world and these characters are very abstract. I can think of Inside Out as well. Why do you think these kind of characters and worlds have the opportunity to tell these deeper stories, these very deep stories?
So much of the movies that I loved as a kid were the movies that were able to communicate visually to my parents and I. My parents didn't speak English. I spoke English, but through the visual medium, there was a universality that came out of it. And anthropomorphizing something like this, I feel like it doesn't have to be so specific that you're on the outside. What I love about it is that it might have a gateway for everyone to connect to.
Yeah, I think Pete said that well. Yeah, I think it also is, we're making an animated film, so it's really exciting to do something that you can't actually do in live action. And that's what I really connect to, and you know, that's why I'm doing animation, because we get to make the impossible.
Come on! Why do they even have these?
Who knows?
Next week here in Argentina is going to be Father's Day, and this story has a really like bonding, struggle, correction between a daughter and her father. What would you say to our audiences to like encourage them to watch this movie?
It's a great time for that kind of memories to be made. My favorite thing with my daughter is trying to find experiences where you have great memories forever. And this movie definitely has a lot of fun, a lot of emotion, and a lot of ideas, a lot of creative ideas to talk about. And so hopefully with a daughter and a father, they can make memories of that kind of cinematic, memories.
Yeah, really with the whole family, right? We hope that people can go to the theater and just as a family and enjoy it. And you know, it's meant for the big screen and it's meant to be shared.
Sorry, buddy. Elements don't mix.
Hey!
Plus, my dad would boil you alive.
Why does anyone get to tell you what you can do in your life?
It was a lot of years of taking things out and putting things in and experimenting, but it really was the crew. Fede, the crew that we had brought so many different layers of experience, but it's also the kind of movies that we love. We love movies that connect to everybody, and so it's a big priority.
Watch this!
Whoa!
Why do you think these stories are so important right now about like people moving from one country to another?
It's about how hard that is. It's like if you're coming from the country to the city, if you're moving from one country to another country, it's a difficult journey no matter what it is. And as a kid, I didn't appreciate that from my parents. I didn't know how hard it was. And this whole movie is about appreciating the different sacrifices and risks that the people that we love make for you. And so hopefully that will resonate with everyone.
Yeah, and I would add that, I mean, we're a country that's created made up from people all around the world, and that's what makes our country so great. Is the richness that people bring from their cultures, and that's something we have to continue to honor.
I've been trying to fill my father's shoes, but I never once asked what I wanted to do.
Every Pixar movie has an Easter egg, like from the next movie that you're going to release. So can you give us a hint of what we can find throughout Elements?
Yes, there's the next movie is called Elio, and there's a character that we hid somewhere in the Air Stadium section of the film.
Meet the residents of Element City. Air usually has their head in the clouds.
Oh, my new jacket!